During Soviet times, Central Asia was subject to a great deal of nuclear test mines and the likes, and these caused quite a few problems. Notably, one of the most famous ones is the collapsed gas mine in Turkmenistan called the Gate to Hell. But I'm going to focus on some of the more lesser known ones that have created some environmental problems and health problems for the people nearby. So the Soviet Union tested their first nuclear bomb in northeastern Kazakhstan, the RDS-1 I think it was called. But over the following decades, around 400 bombs were tested in Kazakhstan and tens of thousands of people were affected by it. It's said, well, there's some anecdotes about people losing their hair in the middle of the night, and thousands of people apparently have enough radiation that they can no longer, well, they have troubles with the blood forming process. Otherwise, in the south there's the Vozrodeniya Island, I'm probably saying that badly, but that's in the Aral Sea. And this is where the Red Army tested things like weaponized anthrax and smallpox and the likes, and it is now deserted because in 1971 they accidentally released weaponized smallpox, and the anthrax and stuff remained on the island until it was eventually disposed of in 2002. But going back to nuclear tests, around the 50s and 60s the Americans started developing nuclear bombs large enough to create lakes as part of Operation Plowshare. Now the Soviets emulated this and they created Lake Chaghan here in Kazakhstan in the 1960s as a result of detonating these bombs. But on the flip side, they also sort of destroyed a lake, well, the Aral Sea, and this is because of the irrigation processes in the 1960s, so it's all but dried up essentially. And finally here in Kazakhstan as well, there's also a village called Kalachi. Now, in this village, people mysteriously started falling asleep for a couple days at a time, and nobody knows why, and this is the only example in the world of it happening, so it's been dubbed Sleepy Hollow. But what they found out recently is that there was an abandoned uranium mine which was releasing carbon monoxide and essentially sending everybody to sleep.